welcome to What I Ate Wednesday. It's a quick morning right now. I have some coffee, almost finished my coffee. Okay, there's still some in there. Okay, I don't want to spill it out, but there is just a little bit of coffee. And then having some granola. This one is French vanilla almond. And then put in some extra almond milk. Was it soy milk? No, now it's back to almond. Usually I have almond milk, but like 2 weeks ago, soy milk was on sale. It was like $2 cheaper. And so then I went with soy milk, but I don't like soy milk as much. I prefer the almond milk. So I'm back to almond is gone. Anyways, Molly has some chest x-rays that we are gonna go off to the vet hospital to have a recheck with the oncologist and see that hopefully everything is still looking clear. So just gonna quickly finish this and then take Molly to the hospital. Since the hospital parking lot was all full and the street parking lot, we had to park in Tim Hortons parking lot. So now I feel bad that we actually didn't go to Tim Hortons. So we're gonna go to Tim Hortons now to get something, just so I have reason to actually park there. But everything with Molly's looking good. Her blood work is normal, how it usually is. Still liver enzymes a little bit, but her chest x-rays are all clear. Oh, I'm so happy. So yes, Tim Hortons now. So I have a sour cream glazed donut. And what are you eating?
It's breakfast sandwich.
Does yours have meat in it? Yeah, Molly's more interested in yours. So I'm just making a quick lunch. I actually have to go to work about 45 minutes early because I have to have a meeting with a fellow teacher. So just making wraps, egg wraps for Dan and I. I've already started just heating up some onions, garlic, as well as a frozen veggie mix of beans, peas, and carrots, carrots as well, and corn. So just frying that up first, and I'm gonna get my eggs out. So I've divvied up the veggies, and then probably we have a little bit of the tzatziki, so we'll use that up, and then maybe some chipotle aioli as well. And I did put some roasted red pepper flakes in there, if you can see them. And then I put the smoked paprika in the eggs as well. I added a little bit of lettuce on mine as well. Now I'm gonna wrap it all up. It is all wrapped up. And I'm just gonna eat this. And I'm all prepped because I wasn't sure how long the appointment with Molly would take for work, so I did everything yesterday, so I'm like, weird, I don't have anything to do today. Anyway, so then I just got a head start and started prepping for tomorrow. But I'm gonna be leaving in about half an hour anyways, but I will show you what tea I'm taking when I go. Although I do miss that it doesn't have the red cabbage in there. I didn't like the red cabbage when I made it as its own dish, but putting it in the burrito was really good. So maybe I will go buy some more red cabbage or green cabbage just to put in here. So I am off to work now, and I've already added some almond milk into it, but I am taking pumpkin chai. And then yes, I'm excited for dinner. We're gonna be doing bread bowls that we actually made yesterday and enjoyed yesterday, but I made 4, so we have the other 2 today, yes. I'm back from work, and for dinner tonight we are having minestrone soup in homemade bread bowls. So yesterday I made the bread bowls and I filmed a couple of the steps as I went along. I didn't show what I actually put in there, but it's a basic bread recipe that honestly the bread on its own is kind of bland. It just is flour, yeast, water, salt, and vegetable oil. When I make like challah bread, it has a little bit of sugar in it or honey, and it just tastes better. This one, it's good because you get the flavor of the soup, but just in itself, it's not that amazing. But yes, I'll insert kind of the steps that I did to make them. I made the dough in my bread maker using the dough cycle, so it took about an hour and a half. And then I took it out, it had risen the first rise, punched it down, and then I separated it into 4 even balls. I halved the recipe, so the whole recipe would call for 8,
but since it was just the two of us, 4 was plenty. So they're about 4 inches in size, and make them as smooth as possible. And then I covered it with a damp cloth and let it rise in a warm, draft-free place for about 30 to 40 minutes. Then they have risen, so I have just an egg white wash with a little bit of water, and I'm just brushing it over the top of my buns. Then I put them in the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 15 minutes. Then I took them out, reglazed them, and then put them back in for another 10 minutes. And now they're out and cooling on a wire rack, looking very delicious and ready to eat. So we have the 2 remaining, and yeah, we're gonna make a couple holes out of them and then put the soup in there. So the soup that we're having actually is just from a mix. It's the Habitant. What was Habitant? Yeah. It's the Habitant minestrone soup. You always have to check that they don't have beef broth in them. A lot of the Campbell's ones do, not all. But anyways, I like this one, and it was on sale. But we're gonna add a little bit more of our own stuff as well. We are just browning some vegetarian ground beef of Eve's. It's the Mexican one, just to give it a little bit more flavor. We added the soup to the ground beef, and Dan corrected me. It is a Canadian brand from Quebec, so it's not Habitant, it's Habitant. So, yes, Habitant. I'm just going to cut the top of the bowl off. And then I think when they do it in Disney, they like do it as a wedge, but I didn't. So anyways, now I'm just removing some of this, and I'll keep it on the side to still dip in, but yeah, we don't need all of this. Oh, where's our soup gonna go? So just continuing to, or like push it down and make the bowl. Oh, it looks so delicious. Oh, that's good for now. There we go, it's all done. And it's so much fun because you can either, well, we're gonna eat a spoon, but at the beginning from the top, then you just get to dip it in. Ooh. Even though it's just a mix, but I like that we added the spicy ground beef. Or ground beef. Delicious. So we're gonna have dinner and then go to dance class. I'm back from dance and now doing some computer work and gonna be editing. Just drinking water, but not anything else. And yeah, that's going to be it. I have my little clo behind me. That's basically how I have to sit, not quite on the back of the chair, because she just lies at the back. Anyways, that's it tonight. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.